CG and family, this is Endless88 here, aka Brad, with my lovely co-host Mace, for another video tonight for Ashes of Creation. We're going to be doing weapons. This will be part 1 of weapons. This should be a 3-video series for weapons. We're also going to be doing armor as well, but this first segment is weapons. As you can see, there's a sword and a shield. These are from their in-game models, so as you can tell, pretty detailed and defined. So I think that's kind of one of the flashy things right now that Ashes is showing off, is the detail of their weapons and their armor.
I bet you like that shield.
Yeah, the shield's pretty cool. I mean, even the sword too, that definitely would be like a paladin-ish type of set. So
It's very Scottish, like the lion rampant.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go into weapons here, guys. So weapons. Weapons will determine a player's damage output alongside other conditions and stats. There's an even split between melee and ranged weapons. So you have axes, so 1- and 2-handed. You have bows, clubs, crossbows, daggers, hammers, lances, maces, 1-handed and 2-handed, orbs, polearms and halberds, potion launchers, which I do have a picture of one of those, so you can actually see what it looks like, scepters, shields, spears, spellbooks, staves, swords/rapiers, 1- and 2-handed, and then wands. So gear will approximately be 40 to 50% of your pretty much player's overall power in the game. There are tiers of gear that can be accessed based on their level as well. So I'm going to pull up some pictures here. So there's your staff. And if you look at some of these, you're going to see that racial influence is in here. So like this bow, the base model will be the same, but the colors and the handle, the edges here will probably be different based upon, and you'll see that too as I go through here. Like an elven bow will not look like a dwarven bow, for example. So Missy, with this first one here, you have a scepter, a staff, and a bow. What do you think of these?
Very pretty. I like that they almost look like they're made of birch. Birch.
Yeah, I could see that.
Tree handle.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah,
actually, it does look like the wood stuff, yeah.
Looks birch.
That's
Like it's
pretty
carved birch, gold. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
It's
some
pretty.
Pretty cool stuff. Some of these models, they were an apocalypse. Like this sword is like what, apocalypse, right? But supposedly apocalypse was a test for Ashes, so these models should still also be in Ashes of Creation going forward. But as you can see, this sword right here, it's a one-hander, looks really cool. So they definitely have a pretty good design team, art team going on, which is mainly what we're seeing right now anyways. So yeah.
The glowing.
Right, yeah, the glowing's pretty cool. So supposedly the cast shop, from what I heard of Apocalypse, is you would have a sword like this and this teal color. Pretty much you would be able to buy like a red version of this sword, practically. So yeah, so you take that as what you want. If that's worth, you spending your money, or the overreaching, that's a whole nother topic. But anyways, it's a pretty cool looking sword though, regardless. I definitely willed it. This one I would definitely, so this is a Scimitar. And of course it's blue, it's like there's some blue in there. And like the red rubies are pretty cool looking. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like, I feel like their weapons are really, like their gear looks like tiny, right? Like you look at WoW's like shoulder pads are like, woof, they're huge, right? And of course they don't have to be like that, but if your weapons are gonna look this cool, that armor needs to reflect that. So, like, if you're gonna dual wield this, I need to see some decent like shoulders and like armor looking, you know, that stuff. So here's one of the bows. So I know you can't see it on, let me see if I can zoom and then maybe move this. There we go. A little bit more, bring these down. So as you can see, this actually has a cobra head on the top here. So this is probably going to be like an orc bow, to be quite honest. Kind of reflects that. And like different models right there, probably per different races. What do you think of that, Missy, with like the cobra head and stuff?
I really love the attention to detail on these weapons. It's pretty amazing.
Right.
Look at the little ruby insets on them.
Yeah, they're definitely
black tipped.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
And we'll go back here.
I like it.
Here's a wand. So you actually have little snakes on here. I don't know if you could actually see that or not. See a little snake right there, Missy?
Snake.
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 And you see this too? That's sort of, it's pretty cool. So it's
snappy.
Like, well, if you look at it, like it's like breaking, like the power is coming through. Like the snake is actually like strangling the wood. That's pretty cool. Here's another sword. Definitely pretty cool. It's like enhanced with light magic. Some teal little rubies on there. This will probably be a two-hander from that. Or, yeah, I would say about a two-hander. So there's your different staffs. So as you can see, you know, you're probably going to get a lot of same looking staff, just different colors. And then these kind of upgrade themselves right here. So it almost kind of looks like these are all that, and then they got upgraded. And then this would probably be like either the final or whatever. So what do you think about that, Missy? Do you like the fact that, you know,
it's going to change?
Well, like, I mean, if these different colors are tied to the store, for example, do you think that's okay? Like if they're charging you $5 for the pink one?
You know what? Why not? I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think if everything stays cosmetic, you know, just like with Black Desert Online, people will be like, oh, you could buy things that'll progress you. Very little. I mean, to be quite honest.
There's little enhancements.
Yeah, like more weight, more bag space. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, can that help you?
Yes.
Yeah,
nothing that's going to affect your gameplay, really.
Yeah, it doesn't make you stronger. Definitely can't make you stronger. So,
no.
This is a summoner book, like a caster book. So this is pretty cool. It's the first time I've actually seen it. Even though I don't know what it is, but like I complain about books because my summoner on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just like, what's so special about a book? You know, you guys get this really cool looking like staff that glows and a ball comes out and it's just like, flip. This is my book.
Yeah, but your books are cool because you can, when you flip them around, you can actually see intricate little writing on the inside.
Yeah.
I like the books. I know you don't like the books, but I like the books.
Well, I like the books, but I would like to, I don't know, I would like to see more. It would be cool.
It's pretty smexy books.
I just want more Aggies. Give me Aggie Glamour already, Yoshi. Come on, Yoshi P. Aggie Glamour. It's been like 8 years. So this is a polearm, I think is what it was. I'll kind of zoom in here so you guys can see the... So, yeah, so this is pretty cool. So it's kind of like laced with light. So it's kind of like that same... Kind of go out here a little bit more, but yeah, so this one's actually pretty cool. Here's a shield, so it's, you know, And if you look at this, you're like, oh, this one's not painted. It's like, no, because if you look at this one actually has like gold leaves on it. So it's the same type of shield, but the design is technically different. So that's pretty cool. Now this shield looks pretty cool. And this is either, no, looking from these, this is probably going to be an ogre shield. Probably. Who knows? Who knows?
Never know.
Yeah, who knows on that one. Here's a Scepter, Missy. So here's your Mage Scepter. So what do you think of this one?
Oh. I like it.
Yeah.
You know I love staves and wands.
Is it staves or staves?
Staves. Staff, one, staves, plural.
Oh. English with Missy. So here, okay, and of course it doesn't want to come out on the stream all that well. So so this is your potion launcher. So yeah, I think it's like it's almost like a shotgun, but it's a potion launcher. What do you think of this, Missy?
I'd rather chuck potions at somebody with my arm. I'd rather
Right.
just throw the bottle at them.
This is pretty cool. So supposedly this is going to be involved in the sieges, which today I was hearing, and I don't think that's the node sieges or whatever, but I was hearing from Steven today in the new developer update, there's talking about there's going to be sieges every day, hour-long sieges every day. So I don't know if that's world boss sieges or something or whatnot, but yeah, we'll definitely have to see what that all kind of comes out. So here's one of your axes, but I think it's like a halberd, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that one's pretty cool. Yeah, it's. I'll zoom in on these. So this is kind of like so you have your different bows. Then you have your potion launchers, as you see, they're looking basic, you know. And if you look at these, I mean, some of these are actually reflective of the races themselves. You have your wands right here. And then you have your spell books. Little eyeball one.
I wonder if it moves.
Probably. And your orbs. So what I feel about the orbs is if you guys have played Final Fantasy XIV, the red mage holds one of the orb and then he has a rapier in the other hand. That's why I feel like this orb is going to be something that you pretty much are like, you're holding it and then like you use your orb to like cast spells out of it or something. So that'll be interesting. And then of course you got your shields. So those are pretty cool. And I think some closer, different. So this is your Kalar and your Empyrean. So Kalar, your kind of Western European races, and your Empyrean are your elves, like kind of the highborn elves. What do you think of those, Missy?
I love my elves.
Do you
They're
think?
pretty.
Do you think you might be an elf?
I don't know yet. I think it's all going to boil down to the character creation screen, what I think looks better when that point comes.
Yeah, definitely. And then of course you have this one I think is a mace. So this one's a pretty cool mace.
A lot of detail on that thing.
Yeah. And so supposedly, like I said, this mace can carry across different races, and it'll probably change the look of like your end right there. Instead of lions, you know, it could be like a dwarf, like ram or something or whatever. So this one you have an axe. I could probably zoom in on this one a little bit more. Yeah, so these are pretty cool. Crossbow. So the crossbows are pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
And then here's another one. I kind of like this blue gold thing they got going on right there. So that's pretty cool. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is your Dwarven Bow. So as you can tell, well actually this one, I see a lion up here, if that is a lion. So this actually might be Kalar. So it's probably Kalar then. It's probably human. But I think that if that's not a lion, then that's probably a dwarf. And I guess you can't really see it.
It looks like a lion.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a lion on top there, yeah. So, yeah, it's probably going to be... So... Another, like, kind of elven bow here.
Very Legolas.
Right. It's shiny.
It's shiny.
Now this axe.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right.
I love my blues and purples.
And see, and I think these, just from looking at them, so I think these are, they did come in ashes, or the, what do you want to call it, apocalypse. Yeah, I think these were an apocalypse, and like I said, if you wanted a different colored axe, then you would practically buy it in the store. Which I know has, like I said, caused some controversy. Here's some daggers. So these are pretty cool. So we got those. I'm not really a rogue person, you know. I'm normally a paladin in WoW, and our arch enemies are rogues. So I could zoom in on these. So just some, as Missy was saying earlier, the attention to detail in these handles and the gold, and I mean just so much detail.
Which is crazy because when you're playing a game and they're so small, when you're playing, that detail's kind of lost, but it's nice that it's there.
Definitely. Alright. Alright guys, so that was our intro video, everybody. Or not video, well, I guess it is a video. This is a video, right? Yeah. I was thinking ahead. So this is our intro video, just kind of two weapons, what they're offering. Next we're going to be going into weapon skill tree with Missy. Then we'll have another weapon targeting, and then we'll have a little video on there. But for this one, for part one of our weapons, that'll do it for us. So again, please press that subscribe button, press the like button, and leave us a comment. What did you guys think of the weapons? Which weapons are you going to use? You know, what did you like?
Tell us your favorite weapon.
Exactly. Tell us your favorite weapon.
Know.
You know, just give us the reasons. Follow us on Twitch and Twitter, and like I said, press that subscribe button. That's really kind of the only thing that's kind of really asking for right now, to be honest, to help boost traffic and everything like that, and spread the word about this game, and you know, all the promises this game holds so far. So anyways, I'm Endless88 and
Mado and Amara.
So we will catch you guys on the next part 2 video of weapons. So you guys take care, take it easy, be safe out there, and have a good day or night. Take it easy, guys.